And actually, you know what? This is a song about the Miranda rights, and we did it the other day in New Mexico. And you see what I said about the ancient root the other day? It was really three years ago. But I feel like, and you ask folks who have just arrived or who have been here 10 years, or where do you live? Well, no, they said, well, where I live in Michoacan. You live in Michoacan? Well, no, now I live on Sesame Street or whatever. Fifth Avenue. But people still say, you know, in my house where I live, donde yo allá donde vivo en Durango. You live in Durango? Yeah. Well, I haven't been there in 10 years. Oh.
But
okay.
you live around the corner.
Right. Anyway, we were over there in Albuquerque the other day, and we did this song that I'm going to do to close out the story with y'all. And he says, you know, here we were, European American folks, doing a party at our own house with our kids. The police came in, searched, destroyed everything, ruined the party, almost took us to jail for having liquor in our house at a private party. And he said, you know what we did? We froze. We didn't do anything. We let the police trample all over all our rights. And Benjamin Franklin said, when you allow your rights to be stepped upon, well, that's exactly what will happen. I'm paraphrasing. But in the name of national security, you allow your rights. You know, every time I go through that airport, I think, boy, Thomas Jefferson would be the first one in jail because he would start beating some of these people up and saying, what the hell are we doing? Taking off our shoes because these idiots in Washington decided to destroy their own buildings in New York. So, and I mean, who can really tell me Bin Laden is still not on the CIA payroll? Do you know that for sure? I mean, that's a story for another day. But anyway, Herrera te la migra, know our rights when the so-called authority is in front of you. It goes like this. No tenemos que mostrar ningún papel. No tenemos que decirle nada a nadie. Menos a la migra, menos a la migra. Y si la ganan, usted ya sabe qué hacer. Tenemos derecho de mantener silencio. Tenemos derecho de hablarle a un abogado. No tenemos que firmar un documento porque seguro para la deportación. Okay, we'll learn in time. La 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 works just as well. Alright, hace unos días iba yo con mi familia, los de Chuquillos y mi esposa a lavar, cuando de pronto que nos cayó la mira, pensando que nos iba a deportar, pidió papeles y le importó muy poco, si mi familia se quedaba abandonada, pero por eso tenga o no tenga papeles, hay que saber sus derechos para poderse defender. So whether you have papers or not, you better know your rights and defend yourself. Here we go. No tenemos que mostrar ningún papel. No tenemos que decirle nada a nadie. Menos a la, menos a la, menos a la, menos a la. Y si la agarran, usted ya sabe qué hacer. Tenemos derecho de mantener, the right to keep silent. Tenemos derecho de hablarle a uno, the right to call a lawyer. No tenemos que firmar un documento porque seguro es para la deportación. You know, my wife was crossing the street and INS came, ICE, now it's called ICE because they're as cold as ice. And they started chasing people. Of course, some people started running. But our son was very wise, said, no, Mom, let's just cross the street. Let's just cross the street walking. And of course, they saved themselves that day from the island, taking them away. And at that time, their papers were in process, so they would have taken them away. Oh yeah, and there's the other case when there was a party for the United Farm Workers. They were getting organized. They said, here comes the INS. It used to be the INS in those days. And they were still as cold as ice. And so then one of the participants said, who's got papers here? Half of the group raised their hand. Said, okay, you guys, run! And the ice didn't take anyone away that day. Y a la migra ojeando por la calle, sigue adelante como si no existiera, porque aunque buscan a quien se ve latino, persiguen a quien empiece a correr. Póngase trucha, tenemos el derecho de andar sin ninguna identificación, de acordear y no de información, que la tranquilidad puede ser su salvación. Solo la unión sabemos que la fuerza de nuestra tierra nunca nos van a sacar. Tenemos mucho más poder del que pensamos si pronto nos educamos y cambiamos hoy la ley. Vamos, no tenemos que mostrar ningún, no tenemos que decirle nada menos a la migra, and if they catch you, well, you know just what to do. Tenemos derecho de mantener, tenemos derecho de hablarle a uno.